played in, like most saxophone player, I played in a wind band since Sec 1.
I wasn't in any band formally. I did play drums in church and I was taking lessons outside as well.
Prior to NUS Jazz, I didn't actually play bass. I played piano for my school for the musical for 4 years. So I have a lot of experience in sight reading, but not actually in jazz or performance.
My previous background was in a choir for like a couple of years, like 6 to 7 years.
The winters of my life.
I was really scared at first because I was afraid that if I went in I would have culture shock, because I was afraid also that they would be so experienced that I would be kind of excluded from them, but ultimately they were really nice, they were very helpful.
That I wasn't good enough, I guess, since it was not a style that I was accustomed to playing.
That wasn't good enough. Yeah, because I didn't sing like as a soloist before. I was always in a group, in a choir, and so that was quite intimidating for the first time to sing as a soloist.
That there is no real future.
I would say that improvisation is definitely difficult and challenging, but that's exactly where the rewards lie. So let's say in a whole song, maybe that one bar you manage to play something that sounded really nice, and you'll be motivated to improve more and practice more so that you can play the whole form as nice as that one bar.
Actually, I think it is difficult initially, but I don't think that should put you off, because if you acquire the amount of, if you acquire enough knowledge, if you know what kind of things to play, then you can start making melodies off your head. So right now, improvisation to me is pretty much second nature. So I think that can be it for you as well, as long as you put the work into it. Yeah.
Improvisation is difficult in the sense that you don't know what to expect. Like on the spot, you're supposed to come up with something. But it's like reading and writing, right? I mean, you learn to read and write by mimicking other people. So you listen to other people do improvisation, and once you get more experience, it's kind of like writing. Like you can string together your own line after some experience. So it's difficult, but it can be learned.
I went on YouTube and I looked at the songs that I was gonna play, and I listened to them maybe 3 times, and then after I went to the piano and kind of like figured out the chords, and yeah, I was kind of scared.
Oh, I practiced a lot for the auditions, because back then I couldn't play jazz at all, and I couldn't improvise, but I had a bit of knowledge, so I spent basically every night leading up to the auditions practicing really hard for it. Yeah.
I sang and practiced the songs over and over again. So as a vocalist, the auditions require us to sing 2 different songs. So I practiced really very hard. The same song for a couple of weeks.
In a jazz band, you get to play with musicians from many different backgrounds, and most of them are very good at playing what they play. So you are compelled to learn more on yourself, to read up, to listen more. And by doing all this, and especially by playing with better musicians, you get to improve a lot. So that's a good experience.
I think just playing with other much more talented musicians has been a good experience, and you get to learn just from playing with them. Don't be afraid and just try. It'll be fine.
I think the people in the jazz band are kind of all crazy, so it's gonna be a lot of fun for everybody who comes in, for sure. You have nothing to lose, and it's just all part of the experience. So going for the audition will perhaps let you know whether or not you are suitable, whether you like this kind of music, and also there will be seniors there who could advise you during the audition.
I think jazz band is a really good place to learn music in general, to learn how to gel in a band in terms of music as well as personality, because you get to work with people of many different types of personalities, musical level and everything. It's possible to learn jazz as long as you're in a good environment, as long as you're willing to practice. Yeah, so no worries.
Just give it a shot. In NUS Jazz in particular, we're all quite welcoming. Everyone's starting from different levels, and no one's going to scoff at you for not being